So now that we've set up for our session, we've loaded all our sheets, we've got all our equipment set up, we're out on the floor 5 minutes early, engaging with our clients, because the most powerful tool that we have in our belt is just to engage with our clients and say, how you feeling today? We've done all that, and now we move over to the warm-up. And every warm-up we're gonna do, the base of our whole program is the breathing. So we always talk about the 3 pillars of programs and of performance, which is sleep, nutrition, hydration. The base of all of those pillars and the base of our program, and really the base of our life, is how we breathe. And so we wanna be incessant about the way we coach breathing here at the Spot Athletics. The thing is over the next few years, this will be a bigger and bigger topic that gets talked about, but people not breathing right is causing a host of problems, from ADHD to anxiety to low testosterone levels. And so by teaching our clients how to breathe properly, and like we always say, doing the basics savagely well, there is no more basic thing than breathing. It is the base of our existence, and if we're not doing it properly and we're not coaching our clients to do it properly, we are doing a disservice. At the base, we know that we want to coach the squat really well. Well, if we haven't coached our people how to breathe properly, they're not going to be able to squat properly, and they'll have a compensation pattern, and their ceiling for injury will be much lower, and their ceiling for performance will be much lower as well. So how we teach breathing here, obviously, if you've been through our RPR certification, you know a little more about it. This video doesn't dig that deep, but we do get into enough so you can teach this without going through the certification. So when we teach Superman belly breathing, I'm gonna have Braden kind of be the person that does this for me. He's not taught this other than one time. He saw me teach it and taught it one time. So it'll be great as a coach to have him go through and teach this back to me, and we can really see how this needs to be worded so that it's very clear and concise, which is how we want all of our coaching. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Superman pose belly breath. So we want our hands above our hips, below our ribs. So we wanna make sure, one, our clients don't have their hands down on their hips. They need to have their hands in this empty space so they can feel the air moving and expanding in 360 degrees. So hands are above the hips, below the ribs. On my cadence, we're gonna make sure we keep our chest down. We're gonna breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. We wanna blow our bellies up nice and big and feel that move in all directions with our hands. Ready? In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good, now Braden, go ahead, teach me and lead me in Superman pose belly breath.
Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is we're going to take our hands and we're going to put them above the hips, but just below the ribs, kind of in that empty space in between where you can't really feel anything. I want you to make sure that you keep your chest down, and on my cadence, we're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, really trying to feel your hands expand when you breathe. So chest down, in through your nose, and out through your mouth.
Good. So here's the thing, is when we're teaching this, the way I taught that, we just want to cut some of the words out and make it really clear. And so when we're explaining why we do RPR or why we breathe that way, obviously we want to explain that and tell them so they understand. Every session you should ask your clients, do you understand why we breathe this way? If they don't, you can give them a short description of why. But when we're doing this and leading this in a class, it should be very simple, very concise with the words. Hands above the hips, below the ribs. Chest down, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Ready on my cadence, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And it just needs to be that. So we cut out extra words, breathe out through this, breathe in through this, and make it very clear, very concise, so that they can follow along very clearly. And we always model belly breathing for them, so we have to make sure that we're not here, because then they will model after our breathing as well. And that is how we teach Superman pose belly breath.